It's that time of the week. It's time for me to refill my vitamin organizer. Hi, pharmacist Brad White from the Medicine Center Pharmacy, and I'm going to show you what I take on a daily basis for my vitamins and supplements. So the first thing off is I start with a good multivitamin. This is our Mega Multi, and I take this as a good multivitamin on a daily basis, and it's something that I think everyone should consider doing. Even if you're the best fruit and veggie eater, it's one of those things where you're not always going to get all the nutrients that you need in the foods you take. So the next thing I do is I use a Pro Omega. This is by Nordic Naturals, and this has also CoQ10 in it. It has 100 milligrams of CoQ10, so I like the combination product. Saves on one more tablet or capsule, and it gives me not only my daily fish oil allotment, but it also gives me a CoQ10 for my heart and energy wellness. So that's pretty cool too. The next in my core 4 is magnesium, and I take a magnesium chelated, which means it is attached to amino acids, which helps improve absorption. It's got a combination of different things as far as magnesium, but I think that every person should be taking a magnesium of some type because there's a lot of things that are put back in the soil, but minerals are generally not one of them, and especially here in the Midwest, many of us are magnesium deficient. So if you've ever had leg cramps or difficulty sleeping, don't reach for that medication that might be a controlled substance to help you sleep. Think about magnesium, or ask me at the pharmacy, we'll talk about it. Vitamin D. Vitamin D is extremely important. We're coming into cold and flu season, but it's always important, especially here in the Midwest where we don't get as much sun as you might on the coastal areas. We could talk about what the recommendations are to take on a daily basis, depending on your conditions and whatnot. But this is something that I would highly suggest you look into. So I take 2 of these every day. I also take a prescription item. It's DHEA, among some other prescriptions I take for hormone replacement therapy, but I take my DHEA every day at lunch with my regular vitamin stack. I always take an Immunity Power beta-glucan product. This is something that I take on a daily basis to help boost my immune system and try to keep me well. I've taken this for years, and I really feel like it helps make a big difference as far as what I take on a daily basis. And speaking of cold and flu and immune system, you're not feeling good or you feel something's coming on, you can always go to the Immunity Power. This particular product has a combination of mushrooms and things that help support your T cells, which are the cells that are the natural killer cells in your body that help fight immune flare-ups or infections and things like that. So there is one thing I'm missing here. Shame on me. I'm gonna have to go to the pharmacy tomorrow and get me a new bottle, but I'm missing my 5-tetrahydrofolate. I am not a good methylator based on my DNA testing for myself on my nutrients. So, I think it's great that everybody include a B vitamin or a B complex vitamin in their diet regimen. But in my particular case, it's a situation where I don't methylate well, so I don't convert inactive to active forms of folic acid. So I need to grab a bottle of that tomorrow to add to my vitamin stack. But that's what I take as a pharmacist, and I hope you found this helpful. If you have questions, please drop any comments below or reach out to us at the Medicine Center Pharmacy, and I'd be glad to be a resource for you.